Yeah. Styling no.
What's going on, guys? Today's video is a little bit different, as I wanted to speak with you a little bit more closely and about different topics. Little side notes: today I received in the mail 2 watches, so check them out. This is one. The other one is on my other room. But anyways, I received this watch from a client. They also sell jewelry, but they are starting out new brands. And they sent me this as a gift for me to check them out and stuff. So today I wanted to speak with you about things that could go wrong on your business, and if you are prepared and at least know what those things are, you can expect them as they come. Okay, so first of all, this past week and a half, I've been thinking a lot about why am I even doing this, And e-commerce is a really difficult industry to be in and to serve. There's people out there, agency owners making 5 or even 10 times more than me, a lot faster, and who started a lot who started later than me and who are making more, simply because there are easier industries, For me personally, I chose e-commerce because I feel passionate about e-commerce. I haven't found a product or a specific industry or niche that I love. So e-commerce is a big world, but you can sell jewelry, watches, you can sell cameras, you can sell furniture, boards, pens, whatever. You can sell whatever you want. And I haven't found a specific niche of products that I love and would like to sell and build a brand on. And that's why I chose e-commerce, because I just love e-commerce in general, and I want to find a specific niche that I want to build a brand on. That's my long-term goal. And so a lot of things that could go wrong, and I speak from experience, a lot of things that have gone wrong for me as a business owner. For me, it has been a lot of cash flow organization, just because there's issues with payments with clients. There's stuff that I have to pay for maintaining the business and stuff. So for me, the biggest issue has been to manage the cash flow, having cash flow predictions, managing payments with clients, managing payments for my employees, people that work with me, software, stuff that is required for business, business accounts, stuff that we some graphics that we did, I have to pay the designer, a lot of stuff that is required for the agency to run. And for me, that has been the biggest issue. But if you have an e-commerce business, the issues that I see the most with my clients are chargebacks is number one. A lot of times, if you have an e-commerce business, you know what I'm talking about. And that is for example, if a client purchases today a piece of jewelry from your e-commerce website, and if they pay through PayPal, for example, you only receive the money that they paid 3 weeks from the day that they paid or purchased on your website, just because it's a PayPal policy to do that, because they want to prevent scams on websites that don't even ship the products, and like you have to pay for fees and stuff. So that is the biggest issue, chargebacks, and also like payment processors that only pay after a certain amount of days. So that affects like cash flow as well. So for example, if you have to pay like the factory that builds your products, you have to be prepared to have the money up front to pay them, because you know that you only receive the money from the clients like 3 weeks after they make the purchase. I mean, it depends on the payment processors, like there's Stripe, PayPal. But I know that PayPal does that specifically on, especially on like accounts that are new, because they want to protect their clients and stuff. So that there's chargebacks, there's like shipping and like shipping costs, the cost of goods sold, and like obviously employees and software and stuff. If you have an e-commerce business, you have to be prepared for the type of costs that you're doing and you have, because like there's a lot of costs in an e-commerce business that people don't realize. For example, an average e-commerce business, if you make 100K a month, so for example, if you have a business, if you sell watches or sunglasses or whatever, okay? An average e-commerce business, if they make $100,000 in a month, considering all the costs with goods sold, softwares, shipping, marketing is a big cost for an e-commerce business, because obviously they don't have like a physical location. If they're only selling online, they usually don't have like a physical store. So the biggest expense for that business is marketing. So usually on an average e-commerce business, the margins are between 20 to 25%. For example, I have I have a friend over in New York that sells patriotic t-shirts, and he's doing well over 8 figures, and he tells me that like his margins are between 20 to 25%. Sometimes on some products are like 15%. So if you see a business doing over $100,000 in a month, don't think that is profit, you know. If we consider that an average business, if their margins are between 15 to 25% profit margin, they're only making between $15,000 to $25,000 a month in profit. So a lot of times people confuse revenue with profit, and you have to consider all of the costs that are involved with e-commerce business. So don't get too excited when you see a business making $1 million a year, because I mean that means that their margins are like 20%, like I said. So sometimes e-commerce is painful. That's the bottom line of this video. It's painful. You have to make a lot of money in order to make good profit margins. So yeah, I mean, learn from your experience. I've been learning from mine as well. Building a successful agency is not easy. So yeah, like I said, these videos is for you guys to go along the journey that I'm at, see what's happening, see my mistakes and learn from them. One of my mistakes has absolutely been managing cash flow and costs, and sometimes being disorganized. So yeah, I hope this video helped in some way. I like to keep my videos not too long, but helpful, valuable, and hopefully I could help you in any way possible. Okay? I always like to change the scenario and change the format of the video. So let me know, give me some feedback in the comments, and thank you for watching. I see you next time.